Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. One of my viewers had requested that I make a no-sew binding junk journal. And I decided to use this one. I have started it already. And it's one of those that got put on the back burner. So I already put some holes up here. And then I had to do a take two because y'all know I don't know how to edit and the doggies started to bark. So I just used my Crocodile Big Bite 2 and I used the 1/8 of an inch hole. And what I'm gonna do is, she said sari silk or lace. So I have a long piece of sari silk here. And what I'm gonna do first is I'm going to, what am I gonna do here? Let's try this. Put it through, I'm gonna start with the back. So I'm gonna put it through the top hole of the back. And then I'm gonna bring it down to this bottom hole and flip it back over. And then I am going to put this back through the top hole. No, I want to be on the outside. Okay, I want to be on the outside. Oh, well, there we go. Okay, so that, okay, tore in the perfect spot. Okay, so in from the outside, in the bottom hole, back up to the top, and we're gonna put it back in that hole and we're gonna bring it out. And okay, what we're gonna tie those, but not yet. Oh, that's the bottom. Okay, well, we can work with that. I thought that, okay, we can work with that. So I'm just gonna leave those dangling right there, but you know what? I need to see if my signatures are gonna fit because you need to have them so they don't tear and that you'll also be able to take them in and out. Did I get that in the right spot? Okay, I think that's gonna be good. So I'm gonna take that back out. And that's a lot. Okay, so we're gonna keep that right there and we're not gonna tie it yet. So then we're gonna take this piece here and so if I ended up through the bottom that time, I probably went through the bottom. Let's see. I'm experimenting here, y'all, so bear with me. Yeah, okay, go through the top hole. Leave a tail. I hope this is long enough. And then we're gonna go back through the middle and the bottom, pull that through. All right, okay. And then we're gonna go back through the top. Yeah, that was it, okay. And you know what? Actually, I think I'm gonna keep that like that because then we can have beads at the top and the bottom. If I can get that through, okay. Because we're gonna tie it over the top like that. But only after I get all those on there so I can see what I got going on. Okay, and I need to get another piece. I don't even know how long that was. Okay, so we're just gonna snip off a little, let's see, that's not working. Snip off a little bit here so we can put that through the eye of the needle. I don't know if you'd consider this sewing or not. But we're going to go in through the bottom hole. Maybe. You know what? Actually, I do like that better at the top, so I'm going to take that one out. And that's exactly why we didn't tie it first. So we're going to go in through the top. And then we're going to go in through the bottom. How much? Oh, we got a lot. Okay. We're going to pull that a little bit and then pull that out. And then we're going to go back through this top. Okay. If you have a hard time getting your needle through, just take a pair of pliers and pull that through. Okay. Okay, what do we got here? So these are going to tie here. These are going to tie here. And I'm going to go ahead and take this out of here. And I'm just going to pull it down a little bit. And then I'm going to thread this needle again so I can put it through there. I suppose if you don't have a needle and thread, you could make a bigger hole, and then you wouldn't necessarily need a needle. Okay. Take that off. Okay. So I'm going to start from the back, and we're going to find the middle, and we're going to put it through this here. Okay. Just like that. And then we're going to take the middle one and put it through here. And see me struggling? That is exactly why I'm going to tie these at the end. Okay, and now the first one, find the middle, and then we're going to put it in through here. Okay. Now let's see how close I got. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, let's start with the one in the back. And we're going to make sure that it's tight enough that it's going to stay, but not too tight that you can't take out pages or add more pages. But we want it to be sturdy enough that it's not going to be flopping all over the place. Okay, I think that's good. And so we're just going to double knot it. Left over right. Oh, well. Okay, let's try that again. Tied it too tight. Okay, I want both strings hanging there, so I'm just going to cut this off and get another piece. Because for those of you that don't know what sari silk is, it is sari ribbon that has been, it used to be clothing. When it gets to the point where it's so worn that they can't wear it anymore, they tear it up into little strips like this, and I want to say it's maybe 1/2 inch wide. So we're just going to need to be a little bit more careful when we pull on it to make it tight. Okay, so let's do this again. put that aside for a second. And how did I do that? I went in through, did I go through the outside? And then pull it through, and then go in the bottom and pull that through. Okay, and we're going to go through the top and pull that through. Which one? What we got going on here? Tangled. We got a tangled mess here. Let's see what we got going on. There we go. Okay. So we're going to put that aside. Flip it back over. And do it again. Okay. Make sure all your pages are together. We're going to put that underneath there. If you start out at an angle, it's easier to get them in there. Okay, now let's try this again. So, is that the right one? Okay, so that's the right one. And we want to pull it tight so it doesn't flip-flop, but that you'll be able to have enough space to take them in and out. So let's try this again. And I'm just not going to tie as hard. What do we got going on here? Okay. Right over left, left over right. There you go. Okay. Okay, so it feels like it's loose enough that you can take pages in and out. And don't throw these little pieces away, because you can always use those for like page tabs, or when you're making ruffles or whatever. Okay, so I want that to be a little bit longer, so I want to pull the back down so I can pull that up. And then, which one is it? This one right here. Pull that through. Okay, and then that's my top. Okay, they don't have to be the same length, like this one's not. You just have to give it enough, just give it enough so that you can tie it together. Okay, let me fold that up a little bit. Okay, so see how loose that is? We just want to pull the back one. Okay. Okay, so now let's do that again. Right over left, left over right, or however. Okay, so you got that one. And, okay. So that one's really loose. And I want them a little bit more even. I want them a little bit more even. So which one do I have to pull to make that happen? That one, okay. And then pull that. And then pull that one, all right? So now here's the other end. Okay. So we want to pull and make it tight enough so it's not going to flop around, but not too tight that you can't get the pages in and out. I don't know what I just did there. Okay. And let's see. So those will hang over like that, and you can add beads. And when you add them, I would say don't add them any higher then about right there. Give yourself about an inch. That way, when you're actually using your journal, you can put those out of the way. And let's see. Okay, it looks like wherever I go, they're going to lay flat for me. All right. Now we got to flip out here. Oh, and another one. These digitals in here are from Dear Julie Julie. You can find them in her Etsy shop. Okay. So this, I don't know if you saw that. This little piece was over this corner right there. And so you want to make sure that they're not over the corner. So then they'll be able to lay flat and turn properly. Okay, so let's check the back of that one. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, so let's see what I got. I did not think of beads. Nope, not that. Okay. All right, yeah, so I didn't think of beads before I started this, and it seems anything over like 20 minutes is gonna make it. So the last video that just uploaded, it took 23 hours and 45 minutes to upload, and I think it was 18 or 19 minutes. So I'm going to call this done for now, and I'm going to go hunt through my stash and find some beads that have a big enough hole that I can put those through, and that will be the next video. And I know in the video that I just uploaded, like, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes ago, I said the next video was going to be altered paper clips. But maybe we can do the altered paper clips and this tassel at the same time, or I'll just do this tassel and then we can do the altered paper clips. So, depends on what I find first. So, you have options now. So let me just open this up and flip this over. So you have some options. You can either leave it like this, or you can take, I looked everywhere through my stash to find lace that is this color or that would complement this cover. And I don't have any. It's either blue, I don't even know what color it is, but it was hideous and it doesn't match this pink. It's not pink. It's kind of like orangey, dusty. I don't know. So I put this ruffle on there because I wanted it to kind of match. But if you don't want to see those here, you can take a piece of lace, or this happens to be a piece of fabric that I'm using to clean up my mess. As a matter of fact, oh, here it is. I'm using this as my cleanup towel. So eventually it'll get grungy enough with ink and paint that I'll be able to put it on a cover. So I'm not going to put this on here yet. I pulled it off of that piece there just so I could think about it, right? So let's find some beads, and you'll see that in the next video. So I hope you liked what you saw. If you do, leave me a comment and let me know. Is there something else that you would like me to make aside from the altered paper clips, decorating them on both sides? I'd love to hear from you. Did you grab some craft supplies and craft along with me? When I'm not crafting for myself, I do try and follow along to the other YouTubers that I watch, whether it's junk journal or quilting, because I do both. So stay tuned for the next video on the tassel and then the altered paper clip decorated on both sides after that. And I will see you soon.